Evening, everyone. Pretty good start to the night. I typed in the live, hit location, and Spoonman Farms came up. So that's pretty cool. I don't know. It was on here forever, and then it wasn't. You couldn't tag it. Now it came back up again. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't get it. But whatever it is, it is. Hello, Clay. Clay, you should have got your ducks yesterday. We could have drawn them last night. Duck draw number 3 will be, I don't know, next weekend-ish. It depends how many ducks we sell. If we sell, I mean, I think 100. I think once we hit it, if we sell 100, that's when we should have a draw. You know what I mean? Like, unless Jensen's here. If Jensen's here, we should have a draw when we hit, like, 12. Because that's about as many as he's going to pick before he completely loses interest and wanders off. Holy shit. Hello, Scott, Ryan, Elizabeth. Oh, it's the Lot Lizard. That was a long time ago. That was a fun night. We got to get you back down here. Wait, am I on my page? I am. All right. It always freaks me out when a whole bunch of people quick pop up that names I haven't seen in a while. Make sure I didn't go live like on my personal page, which I've done before. Anyway, we drew ducks last night. We drew up to 304. We sold a couple more since, so I think if we hit 100 more, then we gotta have a guest. I can't do it. I mean, anyone can do it but me. I don't have any sort of like any other clause. Why is my phone not doing anything? Other than the fact that I won't draw them because I don't need that controversy. Hello, Matthew. The other day when Jensen and I were down here and Matt popped up, and I said, hello, Matthew. And he said, that's my dad. And I said, no, it's a different Matthew. Hello, Ashley. Okay, I got comment. Now, this phone's all kinds of fucked. My 700-year-old phone is, I think, starting to shit the bed, as they say. We got a few drinks here from the Mike Edgerton collection. I think every fucking drink on this paper was from him, which is wildly helpful. But I just look around here like there's multiple bottles of Crown Blackberry, so I got to find drinks that use Crown Blackberry so I can get rid of some bottles because there's just too much. What's up, B guy? I got to load a stone today. So when I did the driveway, not the driveway, when I did the area in front of the other garage years ago, there's a spring back behind the corner of the garage, and it's always wet over there. So I dug a trench to try to keep the water like whatever. Well, the trench is still there. I cleaned it out this time when I had the excavator. So while it's cleaned out, So while it was cleaned out, I got silt barrier, a big giant roll of silt barrier. So I'm going to put that down, and then I'm going to lay pipe in it, and then I'm going to cover it with bluestone, and then I'm going to put the silt barrier over the top of it, and then cover that with bluestone. So when there's leaves, or I can rake it, or do whatever. But then hopefully, the pipes will run the water out underground. I won't have an open trough there that's full of mud, because a certain 4-year-old likes to jump in it. Which, if you've ever been in muddy clay, it gets very, very muddy. And he's 4, so he really doesn't give a fuck. So I'm going to try to clean that up. We got 8 tons of stone over there. He was crying because he wants to help move it. He says that now until we start moving it. And I believe he will not want to move it any more longer after that. Anyway, that's on the project list. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. Sunday looks like I got to work tomorrow anyway. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll get to it this weekend. Maybe we won't. But I do have to go pick up some more pipe. Anyway, if anybody wants ducks, ducks are available. We're at 306, so that's a good start. Hopefully that's a little less than a third of the way. Hopefully we get to 1,000 again. That would be awesome. It's not. I don't stress about it as nearly as much because 2 years ago. Hello, Leah. 2 years ago, I was. There you go. 2 years ago, Spoonapalooza was half the money we donated throughout the course of the year was made that day, between the duck sales and merchandise sold that day. But now, because of the events and other avenues of us doing some stuff, it's probably 25%. So it's not that it's still the most important thing we do all year, but I have way less stress about it, because before, like, that event had to go off well for us to be successful for the year. Now it's, it would be awesome if it was bigger and better than it was last year, but we'll see. You never know. People don't. There's a sort of urgency. A lot of people don't buy their ducks until the last week, which is a pain in the ass. We sell 500 ducks in a week. That sucks. I mean, it's awesome, but it sucks. And I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. I don't know. I know Izzy's not coming this year. I don't know if he has to work or he's got plans. I don't know why. But he's not coming to Spoonapalooza, which is fine. But last year, I think he had 40 ducks bought by this time. So I don't know. Maybe we won't have any because he's not coming this year. Anyway, we'll figure it out. All right. From, as formerly mentioned, from the Mike Edgington list of wildly inappropriate named drinks, the first drink is called Let Your Tongue Rub My Wet Pussy. Thanks, Mike. Oh shit, there's Pitter. What's up, Pitter? Oh, Pitter, ducks are on sale. I talked to him last year. We went out to my aunt and uncle was home. We were down at the West End Saloon, and he didn't know about Team Spoonman. I was telling him, he's like, "Oh, that's awesome." So, ducks are on sale if you want to buy some ducks, or not, whatever. I don't care. We'll sell a lot of ducks. Last year we sold 1,088 ducks. If you can imagine, that's insane. Anyway, it's Red Friday, so the hope is that the drinks will be red. I did act. Now, oh, there's 2 drips in there. I wonder how that happened when I didn't drink for a month. The vodka fairy was here. It's alright. We got backups. Oh my god, Mike. The problem is not picking the ducks the last minute. The problem is transferring all the duck numbers from the pick sheet to the spreadsheet. That's the problem. And everybody has their oh, you should get a computer and do it on the that doesn't solve the problem. I mean, unless you had, like, I don't know how you could do it. I'm sure you could have ducks with microchips in them or something, and then just scan them, and they would just go in where they belong. Well, we're not doing that. Hello, Mike. Yeah, Matt. Shocking. It's probably hard to believe that the vodka was gone, the whipped vodka was gone, and the vanilla vodka was gone. And the tequila was gone. Now, listen, there's a distinct possibility that somebody broke into the house and only liked those 4 particular bottles and left everything else. I don't know. Anything's possible, I guess. Hello, Nikki. Oh my God, Ken. Hello, Nikki. Wait. Does Nikki go by... Does Nicole... Nicole, what do you go by? Well, there's two different Nicoles on here right now. And one of them, I grew up calling Nikki. The other one, I don't remember. Maybe it was Nicole. I don't know. That's probably not very important. All right. From the Mike Edgerton collection, just whatever. If you're going to tune in for the drinks tonight, they are all wildly inappropriately titled names. And also probably for the next 4 nights. Anyway, so this is the first drink. It's red. Let your tongue rub my wet pussy. Thanks, Mike. Strawberry. He does it on purpose because he thinks it's funny when I read out the names. And it is... It's not embarrassing, but the people at home, they're like, what did he just say? If you ever met Mike, you won't even bat an eye at this. Anyway, strawberry vodka, peach schnapps, whipped vodka, and cranberry juice. Red Friday. Too much vodka. Hello, Brian. Also, either not drinking for the month of April got me way out of practice and way behind on drinking, or I don't know, because I mean, I didn't think we drank that much last night, and we ate a shit ton of beef sticks, scoops, pretzels, and I still felt like a pile of shit this morning. I may have still had alcohol in my system when I woke up, which I don't think we're even that late. Hello, Robert. I mean, I didn't go to bed till 11 o'clock. I didn't know we weren't live that late. I don't have any idea. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't remember. I don't recall, like, not... I know I did all the dishes. Everything was clean. I don't know how I could have been that late. I don't know. Maybe they were here later than I thought. I don't remember. Oh, shit. There's Diggs. Oh, my God, Ken. I can't even imagine such a horror. You could just come over. I got tons of Coke Zero. And I just picked up two more handles of Honey Jack because it was on sale. When I say it was on sale, it was like $3 off. I think it was $49. Was it $49.99 or $47.99? No, I don't remember. It's almost worth going to Maryland because I think it was Maryland. I went to that Maryland whatever. When I came home from hunting in Virginia from my uncle's house, I stopped at some warehouse thing in like I don't think whatever I don't even know what road I was on. I guess that was 81. I don't remember. I just know there was a liquor warehouse of sorts in I passed it. And I'm like, it was on the other side. Like, it was a divided highway, so I couldn't get off. And I saw it on the other side, and I'm like, man, I should have stopped there. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Screw it. So I went like 3 miles up to the next exit, got off, and I had to backtrack all the way back around and went to it. And they had handles of Honey Jack for $36.99. They only had one bottle on the shelf. I didn't ask if there was any more. I should have bought a case of it at $36.99. That's crazy. Two liters. Apparently it was a rough week. And there's Michelle Barrow. Hello, Michelle. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, how long were we live? We couldn't have been... I mean, we went live at 7 o'clock. Well, shortly after, but very close to 7 o'clock. They brought some baskets down here. Jenny's in charge of the basket raffle. But you're more than welcome to bring baskets here or to get them to her or call her or I and we'll figure out how to get it. But she's running it. She's doing the back. She offered, and she's like, I'll do everything. All you have to do is say yes. And I was like, well, I can't. I mean, I can't really say no now. I mean, I don't have to do anything. And that's not that I don't want to do anything. It's just that Spoon and Blues is kind of a busy day. The best part about it is she's taken off of work to be here, so she will be here. Because normally she's not here. Because she works at a winery, so it's busy. Hello, Michelle. Michelle, you should buy some eggs, because I need to get rid of some eggs. We're going to have a summer sale going on shortly. Big sale on eggs. Because there's a lot of eggs here. Like a shit ton of eggs. Oh boy. You got it for me, Michelle, because I can't. I don't know what that means, but I don't know. I don't know that there's a different feeling that I've ever had in my whole life. Matter of fact, his brother I was at his brother's game, and so we got to hang out for a little while. $40 a handle. No shit. Man, that's a good deal. It was after 10 before you signed off last night. Wow, really? Fuck, we were live for 3 hours? We drew the ducks fast. Like, that went quick. Although we ended up selling more. Because Jenny's mom bought some, and then Scott bought one, and... Because I was hoping we'd get to 300, and we did get to 300. Well, this might get kicked right now also. Well, thoughts and prayers to the Barrows. For sure. Because grandkids are... I got one left in there. This one may not be red. This one might be. Unless I use... No, that's raspberry. Alright, well. This is blackberry, so it's darker. That does not sound good. Well, my thoughts are with you guys, for sure. I tried to buy I almost bought simple syrup today at the liquor store. This is how crazy it was. It wasn't this brand. It was a different... It said it was... Where do I feel something like this walking? It said 100% pure cane sugar simple syrup, and it was a bottle smaller than this. This is 12.7 ounces. It was probably like I don't know. It was probably like an 8-ounce bottle. I would say it was an 8-ounce bottle. It was $10.99. I'm like, I'm gonna have to start making my own simple syrup. I know it's quite simply, it's simple to make. If I can buy one of those squeeze bottles for $3 or $4, I'm like, it's not even worth my time. I have too much. I wonder how long simple syrup is good for. Like if you just made a gallon of it and put it in a whole bunch of small jugs or something. Yeah, you better watch that. You better watch what you say there, Mike. Although they are bringing a motorhome, and they're towing a car. They could fill that whole car, Ken. Yeah, that's not red. Oh well. Oh wait, where is that other? I did have a different, my back, blackberry liqueur somewhere that wasn't as dark, I thought. It was this brand right here. Oh, right there. Jesus. Yeah, that is. No, I don't know. That does seem a little less dark. Well, too late now. Anyway, this is called Clit on a Stick. Thanks, Mike. Raspberry vodka, blackberry liqueur, lemon juice, simple syrup. So blackberry, raspberry, lemonade, vodka. It's like moonshine. Whew. I mean, it's all right. It's not. I should really like. Well, it's way too late now. I'm not doing 4,700 drinks over again. But we really should have done a rating system like Dave Portman with this pizza thing. But you'd have to probably. I mean, how would you even? Where would you even start to know what something's worth? How do I order one of those sticks? I already don't know what we're talking about. No shit. Not towing this, you're going to rent or buy one. I don't even know. Oh, clit on a stick. Got it. Wow, I totally missed that. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I totally missed that until I looked at the title of the drink. So that's one where I'd be like, I mean, if I wouldn't order it at a bar, but if I was at a party and they had beer and that, I probably wouldn't drink. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't. It's vodka's just vodka gives me a headache. Maybe that's why I didn't feel good today. Too much vodka in these drinks. Hello, Mark Hatzitz. I was just gonna say we picked your ducks, but I don't even know if you bought ducks. See, really, this is what I should have. Here's what I should. All this. What's up, Joe? All of these should be on spreadsheets, so it could be numerically ordered. Also, it could be you could make the whole front end, so you could have the name in the front slot, and then you could put them in alphabetical order. So in case you were looking for a specific person, because some of you call me like, "What's my duck number?" I don't fucking know. Does it matter? I haven't had a. I'm telling you, I don't think I drank. At 1 year at Pocono Raceway, I drank beer. I don't think I ever drank a beer other than that. And I mean, like I guess, I'm sure I had to have tasted beer to know that I don't like it. But for some reason, in like 1992, maybe, or somewhere in that range, I'm just trying to think. Out of the Army in 91, so I met Mick that fall because I went to Dover in September of 91. So it probably had to be the summer of 92, maybe. Or, well, we went to Pocono for a bunch of years, and I know it was at Pocono. So I don't remember if it was that next year or 2 years later or whatever, but it was 92, 93. We were at Pocono. Rusty Wallace drove the Miller Genuine Draft car. Mickey was a Rusty Wallace fan, so he had Miller Genuine Draft. And So I drank like 3 beers. I think I drank 3 beers. And that's it. I've never drank beer ever in my life, since or before. I know I've tasted beer, because that's how I know I don't like it. Uh-oh, got a message. Alright. Well, there you go. I drank 1 beer today, then switched to vodka. I can't stand beer. It tastes so gross to me. It's just whatever beer tastes like, hops or whatever beer tastes like, I don't like it. I don't particularly like drinking, to be quite honest with you. But if I'm going to drink, it's got to taste good, which is usually something sweet. Like YOLO is, I consider that a sweet drink. I used to drink Amaretto and Diet Coke all the time until we started making YOLOs, and then that's become my drink of choice. Although if you make it with the homemade Honey Jack, it's way stronger. I would describe it as zippy. It's a weird term, but I mean, like I said, I was trying to figure out how much we drank last night. We only did 3 drinks. I mean, that's all the Jack we drank. There was 4 of us drinking on it. I mean, there was a little bit left in the handle bottle that we emptied, but we emptied that on like the first drink. I mean, I literally think the first drink I made, that bottle was empty. So we didn't even drink a half a bottle of this. Yeah, I don't drink beer. That's the problem. I have beer here for when people come, because people drink beer. I just don't drink beer. But there's always Miller Lite here. Let's see what's in the refrigerator right now. Miller Lite Labatt's. Miller Lite and Labatt's Blue. That's what I got in the refrigerator. So, when I could drink beer, I was picky as shit. Well, there you go. I don't like it. And I think it tastes all the same. I know that's sacrilegious to beer drinkers, but it's like tequila. Everyone's like, oh, this tequila is better than that tequila. I taste it, I'm like, that's fucking tequila. If it tastes like tequila, it's tequila to me. It doesn't make it, it's all the same. So, I don't know. I'm just not a beer guy. But anyway, if anybody wants beer and you want to stop by, you can listen. You don't have to wait till March Madness. You can say, hey, you know what? What are you doing Friday night? Let me come over for a drink of the day. Fuck yeah, come on over. I mean, in theory, let's just say, in theory, we sell some more ducks this week. By next weekend, we're going to have a duck draw. So if you're like, hey, how about Friday night? I'll come over for a drink of the day. I'm like, can you pick ducks while you're here? Yeah, let's do it. Perfect. Well, Brian, when we did Spoonapalooza, the first year of Spoonapalooza, I bought like 15 cases of beer. I bought like 5 different kinds of beer or something like that. And then everybody brought a cooler with their own stuff. Or not everybody, but a lot of people did. And I had 9 or 10 cases of beer left. And it was all cold because it was all in the cooler. So now I have to find some place to put it. So I had beer in every refrigerator all over this house. And I don't drink beer. So that was not good. So then the second year, I'm like, I'm just going to get a barrel of beer. So I put a poll up on the group. And I listed like 4 beer choices. And I said, vote for what you want. And then everybody was like, oh, this beer sucks, that beer sucks, blah, blah, whatever. And I'm like, listen, first of all, if you're not going to come to Spoonapalooza, I don't give a fuck what you think. Because I'm just trying to find consensus. Miller Lite won the bet, or the poll. So that's what I get, Miller Lite. And not everybody drinks it. A lot of people drink it. A lot of people bring their own coolers. So whatever. I would just rather buy a barrel, have solo cups, and we always had it on the deck. Last year we put it over by the band, and then we ran out of beer at 2:30 in the afternoon. So Matt got a quarter instead of a half. I told him, I said, make sure you get a half this year, because I don't care if we got to throw 5 gallons of beer away. It's better than running out or having somebody have to leave to go pick up more beer because we ran out of beer. That's ridiculous. That's not part of the plan. Hello, Patty. But anyway, depending how many if we sell 100, I mean, if somebody wants to come by next weekend, we'll draw ducks if we sold 30. But, if we sell 200, whatever, we're not going to. We might sell 100. So the first week you sell a bunch, the second week you sell way less, the third week you sell a little bit more, and then the last week you sell fucking 500 because people wait till the last minute for some reason. I don't know why, but it's just what happens. Well, there you go. Kid Rock says that. He said his 2 favorite beers are free and cold. I don't drink beer, so I don't really give a shit, to be quite honest with you. But, yeah. I'm hoping I can get that ditch all covered up and buried this weekend. I still got to put up 2 sections of fence, so I got to dig 3 more fence post holes. I don't know why I'm I should just dig 1 hole, put a fence pole in, and then wait 5 days, and then dig the second hole instead of fucking digging 3 holes in the same day, because then that's when I can't move for 5 days. Because I'm too fucking old to be digging holes. Speaking of too old, I was talking to Doc today, Colossal Radio, for anybody who doesn't know. And I think so Memorial Day Monday, the Tuesday after that, which is a week and a half before Spoonapalooza, I'm going to be on the show. Last year I went in on Friday. I think the last 2 years. I went in on the Friday the week before. So basically we had a week, whatever. But he had that Friday was already booked. So I thought about going in the Monday before, which would have been I don't know what date it would have been. It would have been June 1st, I guess. But I don't know if that's it. I guess I probably could have. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't know how much play it even gets. Hello, Lindsay. Lindsay, you and Jay need to come up here for Spoonapalooza. That's all I'm saying. Because I've yet to meet this fucking guy. And I would say hop on the back of his motorcycle. But maybe just bring a car. I have 20 trees coming this weekend. My weekend is planned out. Where are you planting trees? Why are you planting trees? I mean, trees are good. It's good to have trees. I'd like to I wish I had a big giant maple right in the middle of the backyard that would shade the house. Because it gets hot as balls in this place in the summertime. That sun just beats on this place. When I moved here, the house was green with moss because there were so many trees in the backyard. Sun couldn't hit it. That was too many. And they were all pine trees. So it was a fucking mess. Anyway, I want to put pipes down in the ground, cover it with stone, so it's drainage, and then I don't even know. I should talk to Neil and see if they sell. I wonder if Neil delivers triaxle loads of mulch, because that's probably what I probably need a triaxle load of mulch, which is insane to think about. There you go. But the thing is underneath the kids' swing set, you either need a plant grass, which you'd have to plant the grass, and it would take forever till it actually was established grass. And then you got to mow around a swing set, which would be a total pain in the dick. And I'd have to buy a push mower because I don't even have one. Or you can't, I thought about putting pea gravel down there, but you can't leaf blow out of it because the rocks blow away because they're too light. So then I'm like, well, I'll just put mulch down because if leaves get in it, okay, well, it's just more mulch. So that's the plan. 6 inches thick of mulch or something. It's a little softer for them if they fall. So that's the plan. We gotta get the bee guy to come home though. He's been in Georgia for 9 weeks. All right. I don't understand the title of this drink, but it's called White Pussy. Thanks, Mike. And it's not going to be white because there's raspberry liqueur in it. So it's going to be red, hopefully, because it's Friday. I could fall asleep standing here right now. I do have got some side work tomorrow, which is always good. Side work is a huge a huge I don't know what the word is. Hello, Jeffrey. Side work is a huge part of Team Spoonman. Because that's when I do a lot of stupid things. Because I'll have like a bunch of side work and have a bunch of money around. I'm like, yeah, let's just go do this. Donate to this or that or whatever. Give it away. I enjoy it. Makes me feel good. All right. I don't know what that means, Jeff, but I'm still here. Hello, Christopher. It's not really red, but there's actually a really cool drink. But I have to. The picture of it, it's in a rocks glass on ice. I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was melon liqueur, Chambord, and then you dump heavy whipping cream in there, and in the picture it looked amazing. It's probably not going to look like that when I make it. I'm going to try because it looked cool as shit. But the problem is you got to dump it over ice for it to separate the way that it did, and then I don't know how that's going to work. Oh yeah, this is good. And you know what? Another thing about, where's fucking Nico? Nico came up here last year and got eggs. He needs to come back up here and get some more eggs. I'm telling you, we're about to have a summer. I know it's not summer. Maybe it's a spring. A spring sale on eggs. Because I need to empty my refrigerator out. It's ridiculous. They're laying like fucking crazy right now. I eat like 7 or 8 eggs every single day. I don't know how much Meemaw eats eggs, but Jensen eats 3 eggs every day, and I eat 7 or 8 every day. But we're getting 4 dozen every day. That's 28 dozen eggs a week. So even if we eat a dozen a day, that's still 21 dozen piling up. Which is good. The problem is you can't get rid of the chickens because in the wintertime you get hardly any eggs. It's a pain in the ass. All right. Drink number 3 for Red Friday. It's pink. It is pink. It's called White Pussy. It's vanilla vodka, white chocolate liqueur, raspberry liqueur, and heavy whipping cream. Cheers. That tastes like that reminds me when you, now this goes way back, so I can't date this. I don't know, but the big, like, I don't know what the name of the companies are. My grandmother used to get these at Christmas all the time, which is 30, 40 years ago. Like the cardboard chocolate candy things you put on it. It had like the paper on top of it and all the pictures of whatever the candy was written on the lid, and you had to flip the lid and try to figure out which one was which. That tastes like the raspberry chocolate one. Like raspberry filled chocolate candy. It was like raspberry cream, I guess. That's what that tasted like. 100%. It's pretty good, actually. Be quite honest with you. I don't know why I wouldn't be, but that's what it tastes like. I gotta do something with these ducks too now that I think about it. Because I got a box and a bucket full of used ducks. Kelly, when do you guys come in? That's soon. Spoon of Blues is 4 weeks from tomorrow. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I can't even. I feel I feel like I'm so far behind right now, and I don't understand it because I don't know. I shouldn't feel this way. I should feel much more confident. I don't know why I feel like I'm way behind. I don't get it. Maybe, I don't know, I gotta reach out to Johnny again. I reached out to Johnny Wilk about the shirts months ago because I was like, let's get it go. Like, just do it now. Do it in April. If I had the Spoonapalooza shirt sitting here for 2 months before Spoonapalooza, I would be completely content and fine with that. May 27th should be there Friday the 29th. Nice. So that's a Wednesday. Oh yeah, 27th. Yeah. So wait, that's Wednesday. Yeah. So Tuesday the 26th, I'll be on Doc's radio show, and then I'm probably gonna call in the next week. Cause he's like, cause I asked him about Friday. So Friday the 29th, I asked him about that day, and he already had he has guests in that day, and then he's like, oh, he goes, you have any other days in May? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I could take any whatever. And then I said, and then he goes, or we could do a call-in or whatever, but I'll call in anyway. I'll call in like the next week. I love busting balls. I love busting his balls. I wish I could be on his show I wish I could be on the show for all the show, for however long the show is, 4 hours or whatever, 3 hours. I wish I could just be like a co-host. I'll just make stupid comments. That's all. I want to be the color commentary guy. That's all I want. I want to come up with wisecrack remarks. I don't have enough money to retire yet and go do that, though. I don't know that radio work pays well. I would just do it for free. I would volunteer because it would be fun for me. But I had to keep working, at least for a little while. The accounting guy said so. I think I'm going to dump these ducks in one of those totes. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then when the garbage can gets low enough that all the ducks fit in a bucket, then I'll take them out of the tote and put them into the garbage can, and then the garbage can will be the used ducks. Seems like the best way to do it. Oh. Anyway, I know there was some people that bought a couple ducks because they want to have ducks in every draw, or multiple draws, so they're not picked at the same time. I don't understand that exactly, but I mean, actually, I don't think any of it matters at all. It's like lottery numbers. Like, everybody's like, oh, pick my own lottery numbers. I'm like, I don't think it matters. I don't think statistically there's a difference. I don't think. I mean, I know mathematically, statistically, there's no difference. Maybe there's some kind of difference. Maybe, I don't know. No, there's not. There's not. It's a complete... Yeah, I don't know. Unless it's fixed. In which case, you're fucked either way. So, there's that. Alright, I gotta work tomorrow. Depending on the weather. I'm probably going to end up having to work Sunday also because I got 2 doors to do this weekend. They're both... One of them is a big job. One of them is a medium-sized job. It's a lot of framing on both of them. Aluminum work on one of them. So, I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see. If I can get it all done, because it's going to rain tomorrow. I hate working in the rain, but if it's going to rain, I can't mow the grass. I can't do shit outside, so I might as well try to get all that as much done. If I can do all the work tomorrow, then it doesn't rain Sunday. The creek's okay, Kelly, right now, but that doesn't... I mean, it could... If it doesn't rain for the next 4 weeks, we're fucked. But it is supposed to rain tomorrow, and it's supposed to rain a couple days next week. It's okay right now. It's not high, but it's not low. It's just... It's decent. It's decent. The dam is full all the way across, so that's a positive. Because last year it was not. Last year there was an island on the other side. I should actually build the dam up again. Because it's, I built that dam 4 or 5 years ago, and now, it's through over the winter. It gets beat up. Rocks fall off and such. The problem is I'm too fucking old and broken to move the big ass rocks anymore. And if you put small rocks on there, it rains one time and they all wash away. I know 2 years ago when I did it, I was picking the rocks up. Or no, 3 years ago? Whenever we started cold plunging. I guess it was 3 years ago. I don't remember. Whatever it was, I was picking the big rocks. I was putting them in a garbage can. I'd put them in a garbage can, and then I would just sort of float the garbage can down the creek and then dump them out down on the dam. That worked pretty good. I thought I should just take my wheelbarrow down there, put it in the wheelbarrow, and roll the wheelbarrow. And when the wheelbarrow gets in the water, it's like thigh deep, it'll just kind of float. But then when I got to the dam, I could just dump it. I wouldn't have to try to fucking pick them up out of the garbage can. Which was not fun. I wish I just had a giant-ass excavator, full-size excavator. Because there's 2 giant rocks in the middle of the creek, and if I could move those 2 rocks next to each other, right next to that shelf, I could dam the creek halfway across with 2 rocks. It would be awesome. Highly illegal, but awesome. Oh shit, what's the date today? I gotta do service member packages. Veteran pack. Oh, it's only the 8th. Okay, we're alright yet. I do have to send a text out, though. I gotta write that down right now. I gotta call Johnny. And okay, I got a couple people. I got a couple of possible Veteran of the Month candidates that I gotta get information on. The list is pretty decent right now. We actually have 2 or 3 service members because at that last event, I think it was the last event we did. We got like 4 active duty members signed up, which is awesome because that's the list that's hard to get people to. Everybody knows a veteran. But yeah, that was a good event for that. I just sent one out to the guy was retiring. I think the 15th of May, he's retiring, and and his dad was there, and I said to his dad, I'm like, can you get me his information? Right? I said I will go home and make this package tonight. Oh yeah, I'm sure. So it's actually illegal to build a dam, even by hand, Ken. You're not allowed to mess with creeks. That's against the law. But yeah, anyway, the guy it was his son, and I said, I will do the package tonight, get it in the mail Monday, so he gets it before he actually retires, so he'll be active duty. And it shows it was delivered, and I had his cell phone number or whatever they left me in contact, his dad. I don't know, the dad or the mom or whatever they left me. They were the contact person. So I texted him, hey, did he receive the package? Let me know. I didn't hear back, so I don't know. But and then I'm thinking to myself, did the number they give me, was that a landline? And so they can't get a text? I actually have to call the number? I don't know. It seems like, I don't know. It seems like there's no landlines left. I think my mom might still have one. Anyway, what time is it? 9:22. All right. That's all I got for this evening. Anybody interested in ducks? Ducks are for sale. If you don't know what that means, or you want to find out more information, go in the featured post or message me. My name is Jason. I'm easy enough to find. Message me. I'll give you the skinny on what it is, and but it's our biggest fundraiser of the year. Everything we do gets donated. I don't take 1 penny out of anything we do. And this is an awesome fundraiser for us. It's a fun time. It's a great party. June 6th, if you don't have anything to do, stop by the house. We're going to have a basket raffle here. Free beer and food all day. If you want to bring a side dish, that would be awesome. And live music all day. The bad news is Chris can't close this year, so I don't know what we're going to do. I got to talk to Jeff. Jeff will close. He doesn't. Those guys don't care. But they do have to understand that there's a chance that some drunken asshole, like me, may come up and start singing with them. Which I also don't think he cares about. So, that's where we're at. What's up, Corey? There you go. Michelle George just bought $5. Thank you, Michelle. Her husband was Veteran of the Month, and she will have her son and her daughter are both going to West Point. No, not West Point. No, sorry. They're in the Naval Academy. There's one of their sons and one of their sons and their daughter are both in the Naval Academy right now. That's fucking awesome. Or not the Naval Academy, the Coast Guard Academy. I think. Coast Guard. Yeah. Trevor was Coast Guard. I think they're all in the Coast Guard. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. All right. Anyway, that's what we got. Ducks are on sale. Like I said, probably next Friday or Saturday or whatever. When we can get somebody down here to draw ducks, we're going to have a duck draw. I don't know who that's going to be, but we'll get somebody. I can't do it. Maybe I'll put Kelly in charge. I'll put the secretary in charge of finding somebody to stop by the house, do the drink of the day, and draw ducks. Or maybe I'll just get Kelly. Oh, wait. Next weekend? Fuck, what date? Hold on a second now. What is the date today? No, fuck, I ain't gonna be here next weekend. Thursday's the best I can do. We can do Thursday night. I'm off Friday. No, I can't. Thursday night I'm leaving for the cabin. Fuck. Wednesday. That means we gotta sell 100 ducks between now and Wednesday. Alright, if we can sell 100 ducks between now and Wednesday, and somebody will show up here Wednesday night, we'll draw ducks Wednesday. If not, it's gonna be fucking Sunday. Because next weekend's the work party weekend at the cabin. Jesus Christ. I'm too fucking busy for this shit. Y'all are going to have to take over this. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Buy your ducks now. I'll drag somebody out here Wednesday night to pick ducks. If that needs to happen. Meemaw's going to be at work. I think. Meemaw works Wednesday nights. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe we'll get Sarah Weeder down here. She was so much fun. When she used to read comments, think back to that time when Sarah Weeder used to read comments. That was some fun times. That was the best. Those were the best lives. When Matt and Kate lived here and we did like drink of the day, they were here all the time. Jensen was here every day saying hi to the people before he went to bed. Fuck, man. See, all of these things that people worry about and stress about and blah, 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 whatever. And all I remember is, I remember Jensen taking a bath, coming down here. I remember Jensen and Jace sitting down here. Jace was drinking, I remember Jace drinking Shirley Temples. And now Jensen drinks Sunny Delight and Grenadine. What a funny little life we live. Anyway, I got some garage doors to put in tomorrow, so I'll be at work. But we got ducks for sale and eggs for sale. If you want eggs, stop out for eggs. Meemaw will be here. She'll sell you eggs. All right, that's all I got. Good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Never apologize for being patriotic. And fuck Bruce Springsteen. And I'm probably going to be soggy ass fucking wet, sore, and tired tomorrow. And I will be here tomorrow night with bells on. Drink of the day. Buy some ducks. Let's sell some ducks, boys and girls. Peace.